Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Sports Talk Tasha's Trash or Pass. If you notice, I'm doing my video on a Tuesday instead of my normal Monday. Reason being is there was a lot of NBA action about to go down, and I didn't want to miss it. And also, Monday Night Football. I've been neglecting you, and I'm not going to do that anymore. So from now on, these videos will pop up on your YouTube's page, on your Instagram, on a Tuesday and no longer Monday. But before I get into all the action, let me remind you to please subscribe to my YouTube at Sports Talk Tasha and to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Sports Talk Tasha. Okay, let's get into the action. Trash. What is the trash? Oh, there was so much trash that I don't even know where to begin, but I will begin. Let's start off mild. Nick Chubb, you ran out of bounds. It would have been 17-7 with less than a minute left, and you ran out of bounds. What, you thought that the Texans were gonna stage a heroic comeback? They weren't. They were not. I'm mad that you ran out of bounds. Vegas is mad that you ran out of bounds. You killed it. You killed the spread. The spread was 4, and you killed it. The game finished 10-7, and you guys won. Kudos. But it could have been 17-7. You cost yourself a touchdown. I'm calling that trash. I don't care, because there was no way the Texans were coming back. I'm sorry. No way. Anyway, let's move on. Penn State. You were 0-4. What is the excuse? Help me understand. In 2019, you finished the season 11-2, and you crushed Memphis in the Cotton Bowl, 53-39. You started the season 3-1 last year, 3-1, and your only loss was to Ohio State. They beat you by 1 point. Here comes the 2020 season. Yo, what the hell is going on? James Franklin, you gotta come to the front of the congregation because, okay, I admit, Indiana, the Hoosiers are a different team this year. They're not the same Indiana football team that we all know. But come on, you lost to the Terps and you lost to Nebraska. You let Nebraska get their first win of the season against you. You're the powerhouse. You got all the money. You're the Penn State Nittany Lions. Y'all got the money. What the hell is going on? Trash. 0-4 is so trash. Come on now. Okay, so let's move on to the Milwaukee Bucks. Can somebody help me understand what happened? John Horst, what the fuck are you doing? Aaron Rodgers, you're a minority owner in this team. You could have intervened and say, what the fuck are y'all doing? You gave up 3 first-round picks and 2 pick swaps for Drew Holiday. I don't get it. I know that Drew Holiday is a better option than Eric Bledsoe, but what the fuck are you doing? Y'all better beat the entire East. You better beat them into submission. And y'all better make LeBron cry in the finals in 2021. And that is the only way that I'm going to change my mind about this trade. The only way. Psh, trash. Okay, so I told y'all I wanted to save some Monday Night Football. I wanted to get Monday Night Football involved. And there's a good reason. I'm glad I did. So the Minnesota Vikings decided to choose Adam Thielen over Stephon Diggs. Okay? How's that working out for you guys? Tell me. Because last year, the Minnesota Vikings finished 10-6. And this year, you're 4-5. Now, granted, you've won 3 games in a row. But tell me how it's working out for the Buffalo Bills with Stephon Diggs. The Buffalo Bills last year were 10-6. This year, they started the season 7-3, and they're first in the AFC East. I think it's working out. But let's break down some numbers. Okay, so for the season, Stephon Diggs has 906 yards. That man has caught 906 yards, and he has 4 touchdowns. Last year, he had 1,130 yards, and he caught 6 touchdowns. Okay? Granted, Adam Thielen, we're not going to talk about you last year. But this year, you have 523 yards catching, and you have 9 touchdowns. Now, granted, you have more touchdowns than Stephon Diggs. But it ain't working out for the Minnesota Vikings because y'all still 4-5. And the Buffalo Bills are still first in the AFC East. So, Minnesota Vikings, that was trash. You chose wrong. Adam Thielen is really hard being that first option, isn't it? It's really hard. And granted, he did catch 2 touchdown passes, which helped seal the win for them last night over the Bears. But Adam Thielen was looking frustrated as fuck last night. It's really hard being on top. Anyway, let's move on to the passes. Okay, so my first pass goes to James Jones and the Phoenix Suns. I know y'all gave away everything and their mama for CP3, but a CP3, that boy good. We all know his numbers. We know his stats. We saw what he did with the Oklahoma City Thunder when he had less than what he's going to have this season coming up with the Phoenix Suns. So I'm pretty sure that was a good fucking trade on the part of the Phoenix Suns. James Jones, you get a pass. You get a pass. And the West is going to be the ultimate tournament because now you have CP3 and Devin Booker. I'm excited. Can't wait for the season to start. Okay, going on to the next pass. Goes to my boy, James motherfucking Harden. You said no to $103 million guaranteed over 2 years. You would have been the first NBA player ever to make $50 million in a season. $50 million a year. Oh my God. And you said no because you know why? Winning is more important to you than the money. Yo, and what are you doing? You are going to team up with your obviously favorite Thunder buddy, Kevin Durant, who already won his ring, and you're going to try to help him win another. So kudos to you for showing that the money is not as important as winning. You got money. You got money for days. Granted, you spent a lot of that money on them strippers in Houston, but you got money for days. And I'm proud of you, boy. That's a decision. That's a decision that took a lot of balls and a lot of guts. And I know that there's a lot of rumors going around that Harden wanted to leave because he was uncertain about the future of the front office, or Harden wanted to leave because allegedly the owner of the Houston Rockets is a big Trumper. You know, he is a fanboy. But all of those, to me, what it says most of all is that you just want to fucking win. And I'm with it. So you get a pass for turning down $103 million. Because you know what? You can make that another way. NBA players, y'all know y'all worth. And I love it. So you get a pass. Now, there's so many other little things. I want to give a minor trash to Jerry Jones because he was also bragging about how the Cowboys had 30,000 fans in the stand and blah, blah, blah. That man don't give a shit about coronavirus right now. He doesn't care about all the people dying. Texas has one of the highest numbers. But it's okay because Jerry is still making his billions. Jerry Jones, you suck at life. Anyway, guys, that is all I have this week for Trash or Pass. As always, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube, like my video, comment on my video, interact with me, message me, DM me, Sports Talk Tasha on Twitter and Instagram. I'm here for you. Thank you guys, and make sure you tune in on Friday for my picks of the week.